If you've been scrolling through YouTube or Instagram lately, there's a good chance you've seen these Claymation-style explainer videos. Simple, clay-looking characters, simple environments, and almost childlike visuals. But somehow, these videos are so engaging that once you start watching, scrolling away becomes surprisingly difficult. And here's the interesting part. One channel using this exact style has already crossed 60,000 subscribers, with just 13 videos. And if you look at the views, things get even more interesting. Almost every video is getting hundreds of thousands, and in some cases, even millions of views. So what exactly are they doing? Well, if you look closely, you'll notice they're taking political and historical topics and explaining them in a funny, entertaining, and extremely simple way. And that's what makes the content so addictive. The best part? You can create this type of video too. And in today's video, I'm going to show you the entire process from zero, from finding the right topic to writing the story, improving the visuals, generating the final Claymation video, and editing everything together. So make sure you watch until the end, because I'm also going to break down the strategy behind this type of content and why these channels are able to grow so fast. But before we start the tutorial, let me show you something. The video you're watching right now was created using the exact workflow I'm about to show you. So once you finish this tutorial, you'll be able to create something very similar yourself. And if you're enjoying the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get into the tutorial. Before we actually create our video, there's one thing you need to understand. And honestly, this is probably the most important part of the entire tutorial. See, Claymation is just a visual style. That's it. You could have the most beautiful Claymation animation in the world, but if the story is boring, people will still scroll away. That's why these successful channels aren't relying on the visual style alone. They're combining three important things. First, story. Second, visual storytelling. And third, retention. Your topic needs to create curiosity from the very first second. The story needs to keep introducing new information or developments. And finally, the ending needs to deliver a payoff, one that makes the viewer feel like watching the whole thing was worth it. That's the strategy we're going to follow throughout this tutorial. And for the entire workflow, we're going to use Flashloop. If you've never used Flashloop before, it's an AI content creation platform. And today we're going to use its agent feature. And the reason I'm using the agent is pretty simple. We don't just want AI to spit out one random video for us. We want to actually collaborate with it, develop the idea, improve the story, change specific parts, improve the visual storytelling, build the production plan, and then generate the final video. And that's where this workflow gets really interesting. If you want to try Flashloop yourself, I've added the link in the description and the pinned comment. And if you use my referral code Blueprint, you can claim the free credits available and try the platform yourself. So let's jump in and start building our video. Once you've opened Flashloop and logged in, you'll see an interface something like this. The first thing we need to do is go to Skills, and this is actually one of the biggest advantages of using Flashloop. Instead of explaining the same visual style and requirements over and over, we can set up a skill that tells the AI exactly what kind of content we're trying to create. Once that skill is configured, the model already understands what it needs to focus on. Now, once you're inside Skills, you'll see several ready-made ones. Just scroll down, and you'll find one called Claymation. Click Edit Skill. And as you can see, our Claymation skill is now uploaded and ready. Now that the skill is set up, we need to hand it over to our agent. So go to Super Agent right here in the corner. Click on it, and you'll see an interface like this. Click Choose a Skill, and from here, select Claymation. Now our agent has access to the Claymation skill, meaning it already understands the visual direction and the type of video we're trying to create. And with that setup complete, we're ready to actually start creating our video. Now comes the first real creative step. We need to find a topic that people actually want to watch. And remember what I said earlier? The visual style alone isn't enough. The topic has to create curiosity. So I'm going to give the agent this prompt. I want to create a 60 to 90 second Claymation-style explainer video for YouTube Shorts. Give me 3 interesting story ideas based on real events, history, science, or unusual facts. I'll also add a few extra instructions. So the ideas focus on strong hooks, interesting stories, and visual potential. Let's send it. And within a few seconds, the agent gives us 3 different topic ideas, but it doesn't just hand us random titles. It also explains the hook, the story, and the visual potential for each one. This is incredibly useful, because now we can actually compare the ideas before picking one. Go through the list and choose whichever topic you like the most. Once you've selected your topic, we're ready to turn that idea into an actual story. Now I'll give the agent another prompt. I'll simply say, take the selected idea and turn it into a 60 to 90 second Claymation explainer. Then I'll add the topic we picked and send it. And now the agent starts expanding our simple idea into a complete story. It gives us a stronger hook, it develops the narration, and it also creates a scene-by-scene visual plan. So at this point, we already have the basic structure of our video. But there's one problem. The concept is good, but when I look at the opening, it feels a little too generic. And this is where I really love this workflow. We don't have to regenerate the entire story. We can simply tell the AI to change one specific part. So I'll give it this instruction. The concept is good, but the opening feels too generic. Rewrite the first 3 to 5 seconds with a much stronger curiosity gap. Let's send it. Now look at the difference. Instead of rewriting the entire story, the agent only improves the opening, and the new opening immediately creates a much stronger curiosity loop. This matters because the first few seconds are where we're fighting for the viewer's attention. And if we can make that opening more intriguing without touching everything else, that's a huge advantage. But we're not done improving the story just yet. Now, I want to improve the visual storytelling too. The current visual plan is good, but I want every scene to feel more active and interesting. So I'll tell the agent, now improve the visual storytelling. Make every scene more visually active and interesting for a Claymation-style video. I'll add a few more instructions too, just to make sure the scenes don't feel static. Let's send it. And as you can see, the agent goes through every scene and gives us much more detailed visual direction. Instead of just describing what appears on screen, it starts thinking about what the characters are doing, how the scene develops, and how the visuals support the narration. And here's another important lesson. You don't have to accept the first output AI gives you. Treat AI like a creative partner. If something isn't good enough, tell it exactly what needs to change. And instead of starting over, just improve that one specific part. That's exactly what we're doing here. Now that we've improved both the story and the visual direction, it's time to turn everything into one final production plan. So I'll give the agent this prompt. Create the final production plan using all the improvements we just made. And I want the final plan to include things like final narration, scene sequence, character descriptions, and all the other production details needed to generate the final video. Let's send it. And within a few seconds, the agent creates the complete production plan, and it even gives us the plan as a document, which makes the whole production process so much easier to follow. At this point, everything is locked in. We have the topic, we have the hook, we have the narration, we have the visual storytelling, we have the characters, and we have the complete production plan. So now comes the part we've all been waiting for. Let's generate the actual video. Now that our final production plan is approved, I'll give the agent one last instruction. The final production plan is approved. Generate the complete 60 to 90 second Claymation explainer video. I'll also add a few guidelines just to make sure the final generation sticks to the style and plan we've built. Let's send it. And as you can see, Flashloop is asking for approval before it generates the scenes. In my case, it's showing 7 scenes that are about to be generated. So I'll just click launch. And now, we wait. After a short processing time, our final scenes are ready. And this is where you really see the value of this workflow. As you can see on screen, the scenes follow the exact Claymation style we asked for. The characters stay visually consistent, the environments match the story, and each scene feels like part of the same video, instead of 7 completely different AI generations. And honestly, that's one of the biggest problems with AI-generated videos, consistency. But because we gave the agent the right skill, the right story direction, character information, and a full production plan, the final result stays far more cohesive. Now I'll just download all these scenes, one by one. Once all the scenes are downloaded, the final editing process is actually really simple. You can use any editing software you like. I'll use CapCut for this example, but you can just as easily use Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve, or whatever editor you're comfortable with. First, open CapCut and create a new project. Then click Import and bring in all the generated clips. Now place them on the timeline in the correct scene-by-scene order. The good news is, Flashloop has already generated the voiceover, sound effects, and background audio as part of the scenes, so you don't really need to add a lot of extra audio yourself. In fact, for this example, I'm going to keep it simple. I won't add any unnecessary background music, since the scenes already have the audio elements built in. Just make sure all the clips are properly synced and the transitions between scenes feel natural. And once everything looks good, we're ready to export. Just click Export, and that's it. Our Claymation-style explainer video is ready.
He almost didn't notice it. One forgotten dish, left behind by accident, about to change medicine forever. Weeks later, back at his bench, he starts clearing the mess. Dish after forgotten dish. Then one stops him. A stray patch of mold, and around it, a ring where the bacteria simply vanished. He leans in closer. This isn't contamination. Something in that mold is killing the germs around it. Instead of throwing it away, he sets it aside and writes down exactly what he's just seen.
That mold was penicillium. Purified, it became penicillin, the world's first true antibiotic.
A dish that almost went in the trash ended up saving hundreds of millions of lives.
So, if you've watched all the way to this point, I hope you now understand the complete workflow. But if there's one thing I want you to take away from this tutorial, it's this. Don't think of Claymation as the secret. The visual style is only one part of the formula. The real strategy is combining a strong topic, a powerful opening, engaging storytelling, active visuals, and strong retention. And Flashloop makes this entire process so much easier because you're not just generating one output and hoping it works. You're constantly collaborating with the AI. You can change the hook, improve the story, rewrite individual sections, improve the visual storytelling, build a complete production plan, and finally, generate the video. That's what makes this workflow so powerful. If you want to try Flashloop yourself, the link is in the description and the pinned comment. And remember, if you use my code Blueprint, you can claim the free credits available and try it out yourself. Now, I want to know what you think. How did you like this Claymation style video? And if you have any questions, or if anything about the workflow confused you, let me know in the comments. I'll do my best to reply. And if you found this tutorial useful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more AI tutorials and content creation workflows. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.